I do quite a lot of welding in my shop, and I use a certain type of welder. I use an Artec welder. I've done several videos for Artec on some of their different products, and what Artec have done, they've had some videos professionally made, and they're quite good actually, basically showing the setup on the digital welders, which is basically the one I use. I'll put a link in the comments box, perhaps you might want to go and have a look. There's some really good, simple, straightforward instructions and some excellent arc shots, i.e. throw the helmet shots, what you actually see when you're welding. Won't fit in the outside, so I have to put it in the next size in. So basically what I need to do now is bore the taper in there and put the boring bar in from the back, which isn't a great problem. And the next thing to do is to put the threads on there, basically to replicate that. What I should have done before I did anything else was make a dummy nut to fit that, but I didn't, so I'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Before I start to bore the taper, I'm going to bore the hole so it's just underneath that size conventionally. Then it means I can use the ordinary power feed on the lathe. Right, now we've got some material where I can put a bigger boring bar in, a much stiffer boring bar. Hopefully this one. That shouldn't flex. This is a much more rigid boring bar, and hopefully it'll eliminate any flexing, any vibration and noise. Goes. It's getting sort of somewhere near now, so I'll change it. So if I turn the bar upside down, I'll put one more fine cut through there to clean it up. Turn the bar upside down and start to cut the taper. Slow our feed on, so what sort of finish it will achieve. I'm using WD-40 as a cut lubricant for aluminium. It works great. So is kerosene or paraffin. But WD-40 smells a lot better. As you can see on it, a lighter coat with a better feel to it, it's putting a lovely finish on. Right, so now put the boring bar in upside down. Obviously I'll have to reset the centre height. And once again we'll put the feet on with a compound slide, cutting on the back, then we can cut the taper in there. Right, we'll lock the carriage off. Look at the difference, isn't that amazing? I think we'll be starting to get somewhere near now. It goes in, put that hacksaw cutting and that's full depth. You can see how good the fit that taper is. The bastard's stuck in there now. Right, so now we need to start taking really light cuts until it goes down to that line. If I go too far, I've just got to machine a little bit off that face. It's not rocket science. I should have looked at too long this to actually make two of these, which will be ideal because my friend has the same lathe. As I said, this is just a practice really for when I come to make the college chuck. Getting near. But things run a little bit faster now. Trying for a really good finish on the last cut. I'm using the drill on the top outside like this. Gives you a really nice fine controllable feed. The lathe now running at 1000 RPM. It will go up to 2000. Didn't really want to stop the cut, but we'll have to remove those nasty bastard things. Put a nice finish on that. And that's basically right down to the hacksaw groove, so that's to all intents and purposes finished. Ideally now will be the time to machine the threads on here, which is actually those threads there. Unfortunately, to machine the threads I need to adjust the angle of the compound slide, and I don't want to do that until I've bored the other end of this one out and machined the taper for the collet chuck. So what I'll do, I'll whisper that face, and I'll be able to put that back in to a 4-jaw chuck, dial it in very accurately, because the most important thing is that taper which is done, machine that thread, and then we'll be able to clamp it onto the spindle that way around and machine the rest of the piece. As I say, hopefully I'll get torque to this one piece of aluminium. All I need is enough of here to make it run through, because this is very near to the size now to cut the threads on. So that's round now, that's running nice and true. I'll be able to clock into that face. Just a whisper off there. Look at that bastard. Hideous stuff, aluminium, hideous. I'm just going to break that edge there and break that edge there. So basically now the bore's finished, this face is finished. All it needs is the threads putting on. That's excellent, happy with that. Just before I take this out of the chuck, or at least before I turn it round, on this inner bore on the taper there's actually a recess in the centre. I can only think it's just in case you get any bits of shite in here, it'll hopefully get stuck in the centre. The recess is 15mm down from that face, it's 12mm wide and it's 1.5mm deep. So before I take it out I'll actually machine that in, I'll do it now. Right, I'll lock the main carriage off. It's just touching there. If we bring that in, take that in the 15mm. 2, 4, 15. It's touched off there. 4, 10mm. And the round end on the tools put a nice smooth edge onto it. So now basically I can take this out of the chuck, turn it round, do the other side the same, then when I cut the current in half I'll be able to make 2. I'll be able to set this back up in a 4-jaw chuck to cut the threads on there, no problem. I've machined the other end fully. So now I've got both ends machined exactly the same. I'll be able to put it back in the 4-jaw, clock it in, cut the threads on there, part it off, and then machine 2 spindle protectors out of the one piece of aluminium. I've also acquired a piece of AN16 which I'm going to use to make the collet chuck out of. The lad assured me there's definitely a one inside of there, it's just a case of finding it. I think next week will be the job will be to find the inside of that next week. Once I get the taper machine in it, basically the same as that, I'll take it out of the chuck and I'll set the lathe up to cut the threads, and I've got both of these to practice on to get the threads right before I come to do that one. Once again, it just remains to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking the like button, and of course a massive thanks for all the well wishes that are still coming in towards Debs and me dad. Being what it's almost Christmas now, I don't know if there'll be a nightcap next Sunday because next Sunday is Christmas Day, but I'll certainly do some sort of a video. I've had quite a few people ask if I could join all the outtakes together, or at least the recent outtakes together. I've done this in previous years, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll put some outtakes together and probably put that up. Anyway, like I say, thanks very much, and I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year. Thanks for watching. Right, John, you thick bastard. You don't want the lathe running backwards. All you need is a tool in upside down. Is that right, John, or not? Yes, that's right. You thick twat. You know that was cutting like shite. What are you?